Hey guys, this is Accounting Nightmare, and welcome back to Let's Play Devil May Cry 3. When we left off, we'd just killed the heart of a giant demon thing that ate us. Serves it right, I think. We're on to mission 9. So now that we've discovered Devil Trigger, there's a few other costumes I can show you. First we have the Super Dante costume. This costume is a returning costume from Devil May Cry 1. Basically it's a costume in which you get infinite Devil Trigger. So that's quite fun, you can stay triggered for as long as you like. However, if you use Devil Trigger explosions, they will use up the Devil Trigger. And there's also two certain abilities that we get later on that also use up the Devil Trigger. So that's a shame. It's still quite powerful though, you can stay Devil Triggered for as long as you want. Which is pretty good in my books. Next we have the legendary Dark Knight himself, Sparda. Yep, it's Dante's father. It's mostly aesthetic, he plays just like Dante. He does look quite a bit different though, especially in his demon form. Also he's got a monocle. Don't think I need to tell you how awesome that is. Finally we have Super Sparda. Super Sparda's like Super Dante, only even better. He also has the infinite Devil Trigger, but Devil Trigger explosions don't use that up, so you can do lots of explosions. Those two things that we get later in the game, they also do not consume Devil Trigger here, so we can use them as much as we want. And you'll see when we get them, they're quite powerful. So Super Sparda is ridiculously overpowered. Good for a bit of a fun run though. So I think we'll use Sparda. Just normal Sparda.
So this is the next stage.
Wait!
If you're asking for a date, forget it. Because I make it a point not to go out with women who shoot me in the head.
Date a demon? I'm not that desperate. Besides, I really don't care for guys who stink like blood.
You're right. Tell me, what's your name?
I don't have a name.
Okay, then what should I call you?
I don't care, whatever you want.
Whatever, lady. I'll leave this to you, because I don't want to miss the party.
Who counted on you anyway?
So the mission number 9 was on the bullet shell at the end there. Also on the bullet shell was Lucia. Lucia was the name of the female character from Devil May Cry 2. So now that the unpleasantness of last mission is over, thank God, we can move on to less disgusting things. I'm going back to good old Gunslinger plus Artemis because it's a lot of fun, that combo. We've also got lots of red orbs. We don't need to spend them all at once. In fact, it's probably better if we don't. One blue orb and one purple orb will do. The more Devil Trigger, the better. So we have all of Agony and Rudra and Cerberus' moves. I haven't bought Drive for Rebellion yet. Might as well do that to complete our collection. There's a lot of doors in here. And we have our Sparta costume. So he's got the same voice as Dante, but he's got a demonic shadow. Cool. We need some special power. I guess being a demon isn't special enough. Also, here's our new move, Drive. Hold your attack button, and you'll get to unleash a ranged attack. It's very slow to come out, so it's very difficult to actually use it at a good time. Especially on high difficulties when enemies get more aggressive. If you're really careful though, you can slot it in here and there. Oh dear god. Spiders? Seriously? I did not need spiders, come on. Especially ones this big. They're also very agile. Real pain in the butt to get close to. Once you're close to them, you don't want to get away from them. They're very fast, and they're very good at interrupting attacks. Blocking attacks, actually. Thankfully they have audible cues for their attacks. Like that one. If you interrupt that one, you can actually juggle them up in the air for a very short time, which you can't normally do. Oh, and here comes more. They usually come in groups of 2, sometimes groups of 3. One of the easiest ways to get close to them is just let them try and do that dash attack and then getting close when they fail. So hopefully they'll fail. Trickster is also handy here to getting close. And of course Gunslinger is good for when they just won't let you near them. That one jumped up on the wall just then and was going to try and web me, so that's why I started jumping around. Aha, interrupted. So when they parry your attack like that, they usually follow it up with a dashing attack. Just trying to shoot and web at me. If they catch you in their web, you'll actually be stunned for a short time. You can wiggle your control stick to try and escape, or you can devil trigger. Devil triggering is the much quicker option. Ooh, puzzles. I like puzzles. We have a statue. I'm going to use it to swap to Trickster quickly. That's all I'm going to do, so I'm going to fast forward this. Alright, this is why I'm swapping to Trickster. If I don't dash the wrong way. Hidden up here we have a blue orb fragment. Yeah, it's pretty well hidden. That water there, I suppose, is supposed to tip you off. You wouldn't really find it unless you're really exploring, though. Or you're using a guide. Aha. Anyway, let's swap back to Gunslinger. So there's our door onwards. So it is locked. So we'll have to play with the puzzle. Got to read the instructions first, though, of course. And we've got to collect red orbs from above the instructions. Always check your instructions for red orbs. It's a cute little light puzzle. This guy's emitting light. And we have to get the light to here. You can destroy these to redirect the light. And if you screw up, you can activate this switch to reset. So, it's pretty simple. Destroy him, and destroy him. Simple one. Perhaps there will be more complicated ones later. Maybe. So I'm not really sure where we are right now. Are we near the tower still? Or are we under the tower? Or are we in some wacky demon realm or something? Oh, God knows. Also, I was just taking out a sniper there because, yeah, snipers are annoying as hell. There's still 3 more in here to have fun with though, don't worry. All of them are shooting red arrows. Whew, trying to get close to these guys is... Woo! Woohoo! Constant dodging. We shot some blue arrows in among those red ones. Not sure what makes him decide to do that. I suppose he just feels like doing something different. If I'm getting closer. And now, stinger! Aha! Aha! No, none of that arrow business. And now we've got another one over here. This guy's a little odd. Because as you can see, he skates. His buddies did not skate. So whoa. Bastard! I'm gonna kill you in a second. So I don't know why he decides to skate, whereas those other 2 did not. This guy skates too. We're feeling really lucky for trying to drive off on this guy. I'm feeling lucky. Maybe just stupid. Just probably more accurate. Ah, got him. There we go. Wasn't that fun? That room can be a real pain in the ass. It's easier with Trickster because you can use it to get in close. But when they're skating around everywhere, well, that makes things complicated. Oh, good God. Blades on the walls. Isn't that fun? Who put blades in here on the walls? Come on. Not a very good design decision. For a tower, anyway. As if we're even still in the tower or close to the tower. I don't think we are, actually. So you've got to be really careful what you're doing in this room, or you will touch those blades and you will have your combo interrupted and take damage. I think I'm just going to trigger so I can ignore the blades. Devil Trigger is too awesome to care about puny little blades on the walls. Why are you not dead? Now you're dead. So you've got to be careful jumping around there because it's very easy to jump into a blade. The blades also come close together near the roof. Bloody hell, this place is huge. And a little ruined. Yeah, only a little. We found someone's red orb stash. Ah, even more red orbs. And a green orb. And that red orb was quite cleverly hidden. I didn't really know about that one until recently. So now that we've raided someone's private stash, why don't we check out that thing over there? Something about a mask and parting oceans or something. Whatever. I suppose we'll find that out later. For now, let's continue onwards to another rounded pathway. Oh dear God. This one's not as bad though. It's just got archers. Don't worry, they're not that bad. Plus these blades block their arrows. And he will block their arrows too. I love it. Come on, try and arrow me, mate. Yeah, I stole that straight from the video, so I'm not quite that clever, sorry. It does look very cool though. Yeah, it's an instant triple S. Ha. more cover from their arrows. Oh god. Whew. Gotta be careful how I move here, or I will go straight into some blades. Let's get out of here. I don't trust rooms full of blades. Ooh. Don't think I trust this room either. A shiny thing unguarded. Ooh, the forbidden fruit. Should we taste it? Oh, we don't get a chance. We're attacked by spiders. Get off the wall. When they're on the wall like that, they're going to try and web you. It's a perfect time to use aerial cross on them, actually. It wasn't quite close enough. I got excited in my combo there, and I almost got hit by the charging attack. I'm lucky I didn't, actually. Stop moving, thank you. Ah, Artemis actually interrupted its slash attack. It's handy knowledge. Let's get a better look at this devil trigger form. It looks very reminiscent to the one that Dante used in DMC 1. Dante's new devil trigger design is quite odd if you ask me. Now we've got 3 at once. Never a good thing. Considering they can charge attack you from off screen. Ah, tried to web me. As you can see, devil trigger is fantastic for escaping that. Oh god, baby spiders. Whoa, once they're on ya, they will explode randomly. Always fun. I think I had a spider on me, so I triggered to get rid of it. Jumping around doesn't get rid of it. Get off me. Maybe it does. Could have sworn I had a spider on me just then. You can sometimes get million slashes off of them. Which is silly. Ah! Agni and Ruja. Crazy combo. Get off. Actually, I'll show you what happens when they jump on you. Or I'll step on them. Cute little baby spider. Oh, isn't it cute? Ow! Yeah, that's what they do. And back we go into the rounded pathway. I hear battle music. Yeah, the archers are back. In the exact same place. Which is probably not a good idea for them. It means that they're completely at our mercy. Hey, don't charge arrows while I'm comboing you. Really don't like this room. Oh, on we go. At least we only fight archers in that room, and ones that don't slide everywhere. We've got forbidden fruit. Where do we use forbidden fruit? Oh, we've got a waterfall, which we may be able to get behind. We've got all sorts of stuff here. Let's climb up here first. Hello. I think we have a new weapon. And we have my favourite ranged weapon, Spiral. Yep, a high penetration rifle. It is really cool. There's something down here. Oh, combat adjudicator. Oh, it requires a technique charged from the heavens. Well, I don't think we have that yet. So I suppose we'll get that later. Let's go try out Spiral. We're done with Gunslinger for the mission. I'm going to play with Royal Guard a little bit. And since we're not using Gunslinger, we'll swap out Artemis for Spiral. Ooh. That looks menacing. Could grab Cerberus as well. Give that a bit of a run, since it hasn't been used lately. Spiral, spiral. And there it is. Notice how when I go to use it, it just appears. Appears, disappears, appears, disappears, appears. And that's its rate of fire. Pretty damn slow, but it's got one hell of a range on it. It's very good at interrupting enemies from afar. Surely there's a way you can speed this up. This is similar to grenade rolling from DMC1. Remember that? That was fun. Another way you can speed it up is by swapping to a different weapon. Ebony and Ivory work really well for this. The shotgun's not bad either though. You have to make sure you fire an Ebony and Ivory shot, because that'll reset your animation. See? Then you can just keep switching back and forth. Another fun way to cancel your animation, this is the last one, is to guard. Yes, Royal Guard is quite useful for quite a few different things. Yep, all I'm doing is guarding, which resets your animation. Very nice. Royal Guard can reset all sorts of attacks like that. That's just one of the more prominent ones. Let's check out what's behind this waterfall. Oh, hello. They're a bit too fast for the old rifle, unfortunately. Usually. Sometimes you'll hit them. Sometimes they'll dodge. Maybe use Ebony and Ivory. Yeah. Woo! Ah, ooh, what's down here? Ooh, secret. Ah, a Devil Star. If you've forgotten, Devil Stars are the items you can use that will refill your Devil Trigger. Sort of like Vital Stars, but for Devil Trigger. Oh, hey, that's not fair. I'll shoot you now. Take that. Oh, there's a pathway up here. Wonder where this leads. To a secret mission, of course. So, this is a really fun secret mission about destroying everything. Ever. Basically, we're charged with destroying all the little objects in here before the time limit runs out. The time limit's actually pretty strict. We've got to make sure we keep moving. Once we know where everything is, it's actually not that bad. But before we know where all the little bottles and barrels and stuff are, it's a bit frustrating. There are a couple weapons we get later on that make this really easy though. So you may have noticed I was cancelling my slashes with Royal Guard. That was cancelling the sheathing animation. Which means I can move on to my next target quicker. Rebellion's actually better for that secret mission because it's got a nice sweeping attack which hits everything around it. But it's possible with Agni and Rudra, as you just saw. Whoa. Oh, more of these guys. Not really in the mood to fight them right now. Oh, look. There's something over there. We can't get there from here. So I guess we'll have to pass through this door. Looks like she wants some fruit. Guess we don't get to taste the fruit after all. Oh well. Mankind just isn't ready. Although Sparta's a demon, so whatever. I don't know where I'm going with this.
Welcome, sir. Is this your first time here?
Yeah, it is. You'll be nice to me, won't you?
Of course I will. I'll treat you so nicely. You'll never want to leave.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Then, come on, sugar.
This is Nirvan. She's a pretty interesting and unique boss fight. She has a lot of very strange and quirky abilities. She's a vampire succubus thing. I'm not sure of what exactly. She has bats and she has electricity. And you can combine the two into electric bats. Yeah, you heard right. Once you cut through her shield of bats, yes, shield of bats, you actually get an opportunity to attack her properly. She'll refill her shield afterwards though, so you'll have to cut through it again. You've got to make the most of your opportunities to attack. Agni and Rudra's aerial cross is really good at cutting through her shield. Cerberus is pretty good too because of its multi-hit properties. You can see he has a weakness to Cerberus because of the ice that forms on her. After she reforms, if you stand right next to her, she will always do that spinning attack. This is a way that you can keep her in a loop. In fact, a lot of people do, just to make the fight quicker. Let's do a Royal Guard release just to do some more damage. When she escapes, it actually does an attack. So if you stay in there for too long, you'll get hit. Now she's into phase 2, where she starts doing some ranged attacks. Such as this one. You just have to be in the air when she does it, to avoid getting damaged. She also does this attack, which isn't that hard to dodge. But do not try and interrupt it unless you're about to break her shield. As the fight progresses, that attack gets longer and longer. By the end of the fight, it's really long. Trying to guard it all can be pretty tricky. Better break her shield. Once you break her shield, if you hit her with Spiral, she'll actually fall over and you can attack her for longer, which is nice. You can actually jump cancel off of her, unlike a lot of other bosses, which is rather peculiar. If you're on the stairs when she does that, you don't take damage. Pretty handy. When she's doing these lightning attacks, she'll always do 3 barrages of lightning before she gives up. When she's doing the lightning barrages, it's a good idea to just stay away from her. I could use some Royal Guard practice. But it's working pretty well so far. Even those stairs will keep you immune to that attack. Pretty handy to remember. So the annoying thing about this attack is that all she's doing is lightning spam. If you get up close to her, she'll just create lightning in your face. Also, that attack hurts a hell of a lot. You want to get out of the way of that. It's pretty close to having her shield broken there, as you can see. Shoot her with Spiral, knock her over. Do some nice damage. This fight is all about audio cues. She has a different audio cue for every single attack. Phew, did you see how long that went? She's in phase 3 now, where she gets a new ability. Should use that soon. But every single attack has a different audio cue. It's important to learn them all. Once you know what she's doing, she's a hell of a lot easier to avoid damage from. She may not be in phase 3 yet, actually. She's close to it, though. You can guard all of that, you'll get tons of rage. It's pretty risky, though. Almost killed her there. Not quite close enough there. That attack gets boosted in power as the fight goes on. You can see she fired a lot of bats there. And this is a new attack in phase 3. She comes at you, and if she reaches you, she'll grab you and suck your health. And it will refill her health quite a bit, especially on high difficulties. You do not want her to grab you. If she's in phase 3, she doesn't actually give you much opportunity to break her shield. Once she gives up, you have a short opportunity to attack her. But she refills her shield a lot. It's very tricky to cut through her defences. Oh, I managed to there. I'm not going to finish her off yet because I want to show off one final thing. Cutting through her defences is harder than it looks here. So how do you deal with it? This is a simple method. Devil Trigger explode as she's coming at you. You'll be immune to her attack and you can finish her off.
My, you're sweet.
You'd think so, wouldn't you?
All right, I'll help you. Your father was a handsome devil. But you're no slouch yourself.
And now we have an awesome new weapon, Nirvan. So Nirvan is literally an electric guitar. As you can see, it shoots electric bats. No, I'm not kidding. Nirvan is the trickiest weapon to get used to. It's also the most unique weapon in the Devil May Cry series. You really have to spend time with it to learn how to use it well. Against some enemies it's really not very good, but against others it's amazing. It's got excellent crowd control abilities. It's also fantastic against enigmas. The bats will block their arrows. And that's Nirvan. Many people's favourite weapon in this game. And for good reason, it's a lot of fun. But we'll check that out next mission.
Welcome back.
So that was mission 9. 2 really fun new weapons and a rather interesting boss. At this point we now have 4 melee weapons and 4 ranged weapons. Not to mention our 4 styles we can pick from. We've got a lot of choice here, which makes the game really open up. Well, I'll see you next time for mission 10.